ladies will always be ladies. We spend so much time and money in controlling our face and making it look much younger. Right from the Botox and fillers, we have been spending so much amount of time and money. Here is a new treatment which is called as the facelift threads. These are simple threads which are injected into your face to make your face look much younger. So we will focus today on the brow area and the jawline area and show you how you can form your face and tone it up. So take a look.
Years of protection from sun exposure, pollutants in the environment, and the pull of gravity have taken a toll on our skin, leading to its wrinkling and sagging. And we just want the magic wand to make us look younger. Finally, here it is, courtesy the Fine Thread Lift. So what is it all about? With age, the skin's supportive tissue of collagen and elastin break down and the cell turnover starts to slow down. The result is skin loosening around the chin, creases under the eyes, and skin folds under the chin or on the neck. To address this issue of sagging skin, there are fine threads designed to push into the epidermis level of your skin and overlapping it so as to make it tight. So how does that happen? Barbed threads are placed below the skin and the skin is pulled up along with the thread to rejuvenate the face. Thread lifts work as a non-surgical skin lift. The results, however, can last for 1 to 2 years, and proper selection of cases and accurate placement of the threads in the right vectors are most important to ensure good results. Hence, it is very important to get it done from a well-educated and experienced cosmetologist.
It's called Insta Thread Lift, which basically means instant thread lift. So in this, what we use needles, really fine needles, which are like 30 gauge and 26 gauge, which is very regular, small, thin needles, feeling like a mosquito bite. And it uses resorbable suture threads. These are suture threads that's used for surgery and stuff. So in this thread process, you don't have to remove the thread out. You don't have to make a hole and drill it in. So it's just like putting an injection in, but instead of injecting a gel or a fluid, you're injecting a thread into the skin, pretty much. And we weave it into the skin, and it all depends on the skin's condition, how tight the skin is, how much extra skin there is to begin with. So it's almost instantaneous.
The face oval, the eyebrows, under eye creases, and the jawline. The result of our city lifestyles allows gravity to cause the skin sagging even under your brow, and this is for the first area of focus today. The client has sagging skin under the brow, and that's her area of treatment. Dr. Chaitra is already with the face threads. It's just the placement of these needles that makes the skin tight. Wondering how? Let's look at the procedure. A local anesthetic is administered to the area concerned, and then a long needle of about 10 centimeters is inserted along the curve that needs to be lifted. The surgeon uses this needle as a guide through which the thread will be introduced into the skin. With subtle pushes, she is overlapping the skin to the needle as if the thread is weaved into the skin. There is a small block on the needle that indicates the insertion of that needle.
We also do like what's called a mid-face lift, and we do lower face lift, and then we do a jawline lift. Now jawline, typically everybody likes like a nice sharp jawline. They don't want this double chin here and stuff like that. And a lot of people think that they have double chin when it's just like loose skin hanging here. So in that case, what we do is we put a little bit of threads in this area, and instantly this line sharpens because the skin gets pulled like this. Same thing in the face here, in the lower face especially. Where as we age, like from the mid face, the skin comes down, the cheek goes down, it rolls over, forms like a line here. This puts pressure, your lip line becomes deeper, and this in turn gives this jowl. So it starts aging with the hanging and the weight falling downwards. So what we do is we pull up the skin here.
Once this is done, the needle is removed, exerting a little pressure on thread so as to lift the skin, which hooks onto the barbs of the thread. Depending on the sagging of the skin, the threads are used on each side of the face. The results are glaring. What you see is an immediate tightening of the skin, something that you failed to achieve after trying various methods and products. She looks quite shocked, yet happy with the results.
I can see the brow really lifting up and gives a younger feel to the face. That's the main reason I wanted it, because the drooping eyelids are gone now and I can immediately see the effect. You don't have to wait for some time for the effect to take place. This very comfortable procedure, it takes a very short time. Though I have done Botox before, this has a better effect and there's no surgery involved, and it's a very comfortable and nice procedure. I'm very happy with it.
Now we move on to the most problematic area of the face, the dreaded double chin. While many struggle to get rid of it, this will just take you half an hour. Yes, you heard that right, half an hour. The thread for the jawline and double chin is lengthier and can go up to 16 centimeters. The procedure is the same, but the weaving of the thread into the skin requires longer overlapping. While the eyebrow requires about 8 to 10 threads, the jawline would require about 12 to 13 threads, but the results will astonish you once you take a look at the mirror.
It's not painful at all. I have put all the anesthetic and all that stuff, and I can see that there is a very fine defined line after the procedure, so I'm quite happy with that. It was not painful also. It's like anybody can go for this. I have little bulky, the double chin, I can see it is little more visible, and I felt this is time, and the doctor was explaining me that the results are going to be there for 2 years. That's a quite long time, Any procedure, whatever we hear about, it's for about 4 to 6 months time. This is a very long lasting procedure, so I'm quite happy with it.
So what are these magical threads made of? They are made of polydioxane, which is of resorbable suture material. The threads work by creating a support system within the skin and hold up the loose skin, and then they get dissolved in the skin in about 3 to 4 months' time. The research that has been carried out has found out that these threads are favorable to the skin as they release collagen. Now the obvious question on your mind is, are there any after effects on the skin?
It's instantaneous. There's really no downtime. You don't need to have general anesthesia. It's just like a cream, topical anesthetic. You have it, and then you're out of the clinic. Nobody can make out something was done also, so it's really easy. You don't have to take time off from work or anything like that. The worst case scenario, you could get a small bruise. If you get it in 5 days, it goes away, and it's like a tiny little purple spot, so nothing to worry about. And it's quite reasonably priced. The cons. Now, not everybody can have it. Your skin has to be a little bit tight. If somebody has a lot of skin, loose skin, and is really hanging down, you can't support it with these threads because these are thinner threads. So it's great for somebody in the age group of like 25 to 50, and sometimes maybe 55, those people who don't look 55. But if somebody has a lot of skin, a lot of hanging, they'll still have to go for the surgical. So this is a good gap stop, so to speak. You know, like people who are like 40, 45 or 35, but they don't need surgery, but it looks like they need surgery, but not ready for it because they're too young, or they're not ready for it because of the side effects. This is the ideal method.
Thread lifts help you control aging skin with the sagged cheeks and jowls being lifted. It makes you look at least 5 to 10 years younger on the face, and it gives the young generation a run for their money. One side effect that we can vouch for, though, is much attention from the opposite gender and an enhanced self-esteem.
Well, how we wish that youth was evergreen. But if it's not, we can definitely make it, and this is one of the newest cosmetic ways where you can tighten your sagging skin tissues through filament threads. So we say youth is just a thread away. With camera person Madan Sharma for News 9 Bengaluru.